And this profound message is a reminder of who truly we are as human beings outside the circle of God. This profound message is about humans in their truthful status outside the presence of God in their life. He starts by giving this message about a rich man where his land gave him an abundance of crops, produce. And then that night, that rich man sat down between him and himself, he started thinking like every human being thinks. And he said, "Saul, the land has given you produce abundantly. What shall I do? The barns are not big enough to cater for the produce that happened this year. This what I will do. I will start extending them, making them bigger, so they can cater for the entire produce, and then I'll gather them all, put them in those barns, and then I'll say to myself, sit back and relax and enjoy this flight. This is your captain speaking. Sit back, relax, enjoy. You have plenty of blessings that will last you a lifetime." And then the Lord says, in that very night, God spoke to that person and called him a fool. You have thought of all this to do, but one thing you did not heed to tonight. Your soul or your spirit will be taken away from you. What are you going to do with all of these plans that you have considered in a very genius/foolish way? Greed. The human dilemma. When you look around you, especially in our time and age, this has happened along the human race, along the human history. But let us come to our time and age. When you look around you, what is being happening and what is happening in the world, it is nothing short of human greed. Nothing short of human greed. Nothing else. You see, greed makes a human blind. So blind, he forgets that he is a human being. He forgets his humanity. The issue of our time and age, certain people do not wish to deal with the masses, with the human race at a humane and human level, because they think they are, in some sense, in some foolish sense, they are beyond everyone else, as if they are a god in the midst of human beings. And as a god, they gave themselves the right to conquer, to rule, to dictate, and to tell people how they should live, and even to the extent of not live anymore. What does it benefit a man if he gains the whole world and at the end loses himself? This is the question that every human being needs to answer for themselves. What does it benefit a man if he gains the whole world and at the end loses himself? What are you going to give in the place of that soul which you have just lost?